What are the pros and cons or the differences between a will and a trust? Let me start with the definitions. I'm Leslie Sultan and I'm an estate planning attorney. And the difference between a will and a trust are complex. A will and a trust are both legal documents that help you plan for your future and help you to dictate where you want your assets to go after something happens to you. A will is a briefer document. Sometimes it's only a few pages long. Sometimes it can be done on a napkin. But essentially, it's a document that goes before a judge through a probate process. Your family will submit it to the court, and a court will have to review it, make sure it's valid. In some cases, require a bond for the family members who are trying to process it. And ultimately, the judge will review it and distribute your assets according to your wishes. A trust is a little bit different. It's more complex because it does not require a judge's approval and it does not require probate. And so in that case, you're writing out a very explicit legal document to your family or your trusted loved ones or friends or an attorney to tell them how to distribute your assets. They both ultimately have the same end goal, but the processes in which they operate are very different. So for example, ease. When you have a trust done in advance, all your family needs to do is take a copy of what we call a trust certificate to a bank, and the bank will review that document and allow access to those family members to be able to access your bank account. However, with a will, that's not possible. A bank will not accept a copy of a will. You have to probate it and get a letter from a judge saying this will was valid and enforceable, and then take that to the bank. Where that matters is if you need access to, your family needs access to those funds. The probate process is long. It can take anywhere from 6 months to years. And so the family has to wait until the judge approves it in order to take it to the bank. So a trust will allow the ease to be faster and more efficient. Now there's cost differences, of course. A will, as I said, can be done on a napkin. It's a simpler document. So the cost is going to be less when you do a will versus a trust, which can range anywhere from $2,000 to $8,000 for a standard revokable trust. Why is it important? Why does that matter? Because if you're paying more for a trust, you're paying for it now in your lifetime, but you're saving your family a lot of costs. With a will, you might have a little bit of expenses now, but your family can pay thousands and thousands of dollars in legal fees through the probate process. I just saw a case where the family paid over $30,000 for a probate estate to attorney's fees, whereas a will could be, a trust could be $6,000 to $8,000. So there's a lot of things to consider. If you'd like to discuss more, you can feel free to contact us and we can discuss a planning session. My phone number is 516-908-8529, or you can check us out online. Thank you.